Intuition in mathematics is in fact extremely important to make it as a mathematician and to prove theorems. So I wanted to make sure to respond to this comment because it's a very important topic. But the kind of intuition that is very important is to develop a mathematical intuition that is in fact not poisoned by your reality intuition. Here's an example of what I mean. If you, for example, know a lot about prime numbers, you can develop an intuition about how those work and use your intuition to start to study irreducible polynomials with integer coefficients. So polynomials that have all the coefficients are integers, those that cannot be factored anymore behave very much like prime numbers. So you can try to translate one intuition to prove theorems about the other type of object. But on the other hand, suppose we're talking about surfaces and shapes in space, and you decide that because your reality seems like it's infinite in all dimensions, all your spaces should have infinite area or infinite volume. Well, that's an assumption that you're making because of your reality that is restricting the mathematical objects that you could be studying. And there is no reason to study one over the other because, in fact, even though our space looks infinite, it might not be. It might not be infinite in every direction. So that is an assumption that is based on your reality, not even everyone's reality, that doesn't have to inform your mathematical intuition. Similarly, our brain is very well equipped to think about finiteness, but very unintuitive for us to think about infinite quantities. We have only a finite amount of space that we can observe. We can only move finite amount of quantities or travel at a finite speed. But whenever we start thinking about infinite quantities, our finite brain has no intuition for what can happen with infinite quantities. So many times, if you use your reality to inform yourself about how to prove a theorem that involves infinity, it's misguiding you. So you have to put that aside and only use your mathematical intuition to prove those theorems about infinity for your own good.